Since it's summertime, I figured that we would draw something that's kind of summertimey, and that is going to be a butterfly. So if you look over here in the Taylor station, of course, you can draw your butterfly any kind of color. You can add any pattern to it that you want, use whatever colors you want. You could draw big eyes on yours like I normally do with all of my drawings. This one has even bigger eyes. This one has kind of a shocked look on her face. This one is actually like the side view of her flying. You can just see two of her wings because she's kind of flying, so you can see the side of her. And for today's butterfly, I kind of already started drawing the outline because butterflies are supposed to be symmetrical, which means both sides are supposed to be the same. So like on this one, at the bottom, this one has a purple heart. So this side has a purple heart. So you're supposed to keep them the same, and it's not really easy to draw two wings that are the exact same. So I went ahead and took a pencil and kind of drew just the outline of it. I messed up over here. I left the mess up so that you can see that it's okay to make mistakes. And sometimes you have to make mess ups if you want your the finished product to be perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the head. I drew the head on here, but I actually like these big eyes. So I'm actually going to draw, I guess my eyes first. I'm going to draw two big oversized eyes like that. Then I'm gonna just keep with the same shape of the head that I had already drawn. So it's gonna have a little head. The eyes are just kind of gonna poke off the sides of the head. All right, and then butterflies are insects. So most insects have antennas. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and draw two long lines going upwards and put kind of like an oval shape or bean shape at the top for the antenna. All right, for the eyes, I'm going to come in and add smaller circles on the inside of both of the bigger circles. And then of course, I'm gonna draw two dots on the inside where the light would hit. Just like that. All right, and then I'm just coloring in the pupils of the eyes black. All right, I'm gonna give the butterfly 3 eyelashes on both eyes, and I think it's just gonna have a cute little smile. I don't think I want to add that yet because once I want to color her whole head, and then I'll come in with a black marker later on and add more details. All right, so like I said, the wings, you just start off kind of with a curved shape, right, like that, and then on this one, just the same type of curve. Now they are supposed to be symmetrical, but like I said, it's very hard to draw the exact same shape. So insects have 3 different segments of their body. Okay, and so this part right here is called the thorax, and then this bottom part down here is called the abdomen. All right, so I have my 3 parts. Since she's an insect, insects also have 6 legs. So I'm just gonna kind of draw just some little curved lines like that. Those are gonna be her legs. I'm actually gonna put, I guess we can put 2 down here. All right, so those are gonna be her 6 legs. And then we have the bottom wings. And so I'm going to draw that type of shape for my bottom wings. And again, I guess you get to see now how it's not really easy to draw the same shape. Hope it ends up right. All right, that'll just have to do. All right, so that's pretty much the main shapes for our butterfly. She has her 4 different wings, her 3 segments and 6 legs, and her eyes. All right, so next we're gonna come in and start with her pattern. All right, so everything I do on this side, I'm gonna come over here and do on this side. So I really think I'm gonna draw like 4 kind of C shapes like that. It's called a scalloped line. Then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Just like that. Then I'm gonna bring this scallop right here to this point. So I'm just connecting that curve over here. This one, I guess I'm gonna connect it kind of high like that. I don't really think I like that, but I've already drawn it, so that's how it's gonna be. All right, so there's both sides of that one. Now I did that because I want to add a lot of vibrant colors right here in the middle, but on the outside, I think I'm going to color it black. So I want to be able, the black is going to make the bright colors kind of pop more. All right, so down here, I'm gonna keep kind of a scallop shape going. I'm just gonna do 3 on this one. And I just came straight up to her leg. And this one, I guess I'll start with her leg. And try to make it work. I guess that's close enough. All right, so now I'm going to come in and I'm gonna add more scallop shapes inside of the scallops, like that. All right, and then I'm gonna add a line of kind of a slanted line coming inward. Without touching, I'm not bringing them where they touch. I'm kind of stopping short. All right, and then right down here, I'm just gonna add 3 rounded shapes. Well, I guess I'll do 2 and then a kind of a weird shape. So here's a circle, an oval, and then I just kind of took the curve of that circle and then kind of rounded out the bottom like that. All right, let's go to the bottom. All right, so for the bottom, again, I'm going to follow the scallop shape that I have. And so every time I come right here, I'm not just drawing a line like straight to the point, I'm drawing it and then I'm kind of dipping it down. So like right here, I'm drawing it and then I'm dipping it down to make the little point a little bit, I guess, taller. All right, down here at the bottom, I'm gonna bring these lines up here, kind of curved, and then I think I'm gonna draw a triangle right here. So I need to come over here and draw a triangle. On this one, I'm gonna draw a zigzag like that. So I'm gonna come over here and draw a zigzag. On the bottom one, I guess I could do a wavy line. This one, a wavy line. All right, up here at the top, I'm going to draw kind of a teardrop shape on the top one. The same thing on this side, just a really long teardrop shape. All right, the next one I'm going to draw, let's see. I guess I'll draw some heart shapes. So there's one big heart, and then I'm gonna draw a smaller heart right beside it, like that. On the next one, I'm just gonna draw some rectangles that get progressively smaller, and then a triangle. So I have 3 rectangles, 1, 2, 3, and then right here at the end, a triangle. All right, for the next one, let's just draw, I guess, some curvy lines like that. That might be pretty. And then I'll finish it right here. Now I have to try to remember how I did that. I think it was just curves like this. All right. And then it looks like I have space right here. Since I connected the lines down here where her legs were, I'm gonna bring her legs up here so she'll just have all 6 legs right beside each other. Let's see, right here, I guess I'll just draw kind of a diamond shape. I think that'll be pretty. And it'll really stand out depending on what color I use. All right, so both sides ever have diamonds. And I think that's it for our butterfly. So when you're tailoring yours, you can add whatever you want. You might want to put smiley faces on each different section. Just do whatever you want, whatever you think looks cool, or whatever you think will make your butterfly have the effect that you want it to have. All right, so we're gonna go to a time lapse of me coloring it, and then at the end I'll come back and draw her mouth, and we'll talk about backgrounds that you could do or things that you could add to tailor it even further. All right. All right, so that is it for our butterfly. The only thing we have left to do is come in with the black. So I got all kinds of black markers, just different sizes, so that I can fill in the different parts. And I could have colored the black while I was doing the time lapse, but I wanted you to be able to see how the black makes the other colors just kind of pop. And so we'll be able to see, because I'll do this side, just one side first. If you notice when I was coloring, every time I colored something, if I colored this heart, I came over here to color this heart so that I could remember what colors things should be. I forgot this little wavy part down here, and then as soon as I got to it, I noticed, okay, this side is colored purple and this side isn't. All right, so here is the first black section, and you can kind of see how it kind of makes those colors look a little bit more kind of neon-y. And so then right here I left this white, which you could leave different sections white if you want to. I really like how the black is making the colors pop, and so I'm going to color mine in black just like that. I just think it gives it a really good look. All right, and then down here I'm coloring those sections black. And then even if what I was trying to do, I didn't really have plans on making her green or using just 3 colors for her wings, but once I did, I just really liked the way the colors popped with each other and how they kind of made each other they just kind of go together. And so I just stopped at 3 colors. And what you could do now is you can always come in with your black and add even more details. And so if I wanted to, because butterflies, if you ever look at their wings, they're like highly like intricate designs. And so you just add whatever you want. I'm just adding extra little lines like that on the inside. Here, like this diamond shape that we drew, I could draw another smaller diamond on the inside. I could draw shapes on the inside of those. I can draw lines in the diamonds like that, kind of splitting it up, and that kind of makes that have more details. All right, down here I meant to color this whole bottom section black, but since I didn't, I guess I'm going to come in with a pretty dark line right here. Just like this, to add more black to the bottom wing. And I'm gonna also kind of come down here. Hope I'm not messing up my circle too much, and add black tips to these wings. All right, so again, over here, I accidentally kind of colored too much of my circle over there, so I'm gonna make this circle a little bit smaller also. All right, and then I'm just gonna try to do the same thing that I did on the other side, on this side. Colored all of that black, and then just kind of traced each section. And if it's not perfect, don't worry about it. That's fine. Things don't have to be perfect every time you do it. And you might make a mistake that you actually end up liking. All right, so right here, I'm gonna add zigzags all in the middle of this green, just to kind of break it up. I'm really just doing anything just to add more details. All right, this circle, I'm just gonna add like a squiggly line going through it. Like that. All right, so you should definitely be able to see the difference between adding black or just leaving it white. And so hopefully you like this, but if you like white and or if you wanted to just add another color like pink, you could definitely tailor it however you want it to be. Like I said, I really like how black is making these colors pop. So I'm just gonna continue to add black. This marker is doing pretty good. I thought I got another marker so in case I wanted to, you know, color in. I have bigger black markers, so I was gonna use those to color in big areas and use maybe smaller black to add details. I might go to the smaller black one in a second. But you use whatever you have. If you have crayons, crayons are one of my favorite things to color with because you can blend with crayons. You can't actually blend that good with these markers. I'm using alcohol markers so that they, so that the colors look more vibrant and so that they don't really have too many like streak lines. All right, so I'm coming in with a super fine black Sharpie now, and I'm gonna add, I'm gonna write Tailored by Naylor inside the wing. And you could add your name on the inside of your butterfly's wings. Or maybe if you're drawing this for somebody, you could add their name. Like write mom or whoever you want, your best friend's name. All right, right here, I'm gonna add, let's add some curly cues, like that. I think I have enough space for another smaller one underneath both of those. All right, in these we could add just some round, like roll, like cinnamon roll shapes, like that. Right, and so hopefully you're able to see how I'm just going in and adding more details to each shape. And when by adding more details, the butterfly will start to look more realistic because like I said, butterfly wings have lots and lots of different segments or parts. And so you adding all these different parts will make it look more realistic. You can also add more black if you want your colors to pop and have higher contrast, like look different between each shape. Right here I can add more shapes. Actually, I really like how the dots look. I'm gonna add a few up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna draw just a plain black line like that. All right, for her body, I'm going to add just some rings like this to give her abdomen kind of a segmented look. If you wanted to, you could also add things in the background like flowers, a field, maybe your butterfly, you want to personify it, so you might want to give it human-like characteristics, put a speech bubble on top. Maybe you want to draw like a butterfly bedroom behind her. I'm just going to give her a cute little smile like that. And I think that's going to be it for our butterfly. I hope that you enjoyed drawing this with me today. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any Tailored by Naylor videos.